We are hearing now finally some details from the Trump White House after an entire day of silence. Details that might shed some light on a bizarre set of statements from the president that are making even the most seasoned political operatives scratch their heads. Outright accusations, not hints or innuendo, but pointed charges from the president that his predecessor, Barack Obama, ordered the telephones at Trump Tower tapped in the weeks leading up to Election Day. It's a shocking and very serious charge that the president failed to support with any sourcing, any evidence, or anything to back up those claims. On the phone with me now, our senior White House correspondent, Jim Acosta. So, Jim, what can you tell me?
Yes, Pamela, that's right. We can tell you that President Trump was very frustrated with his senior staff and communications team on Friday morning, just before he departed for Mar-a-Lago. According to one source that I spoke to, quote, nobody has seen him that upset, end quote. The feeling being inside the Oval Office, and we had a camera there that was rolling where you could see officials having a heated conversation with one another. The feeling inside the Oval Office, according to sources we're talking to, is that the communications team, the press team of the White House had allowed the news of Jeff Sessions recusing himself from the Trump campaign Russia investigation had sort of overtaken the narrative of the week. They were feeling very enthusiastic after the president's performance at that speech to a joint session of Congress on Tuesday. And from what we're hearing from sources, the president was very upset that Sessions had even recused himself from the case. That was something, according to one source, that the president thought was hasty and overkill. He was hot. He was exasperated over this because he felt that basically they were just giving their adversaries up on Capitol Hill more ammunition by having Jeff Sessions recuse himself. The other thing that we're hearing from sources close to all of this is that Ryan Priebus, the White House chief of staff, and Stephen Bannon, the chief strategist for the president, were both scheduled to go down with the president yesterday. But those plans, those travel plans, abruptly changed. Now, we should point out, while Priebus did not make the trip, Steve Bannon did go down today, and he's having dinner right now along with other top officials with the president there at Mar-a-Lago.